Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy. How you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you gotta do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you. Not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing. And show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Tigers.
Wait, you're?
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. Been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For shizzle, Snoop. Yo, we just met Snoop D-O double G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Ricky Sutherland gets things started. Caught in the end zone. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. So in this matchup of top-ranked quarterbacks, it's QB2 with a chance to strike first on this opening drive. A leaping catch that looked out of reach, but he's got it. 20, 10, touchdown. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers now to add the extra point. And that'll make our score 7-0. Touchdown, the Tigers are ready to kick it away. He fields it at the 14. And he's down at the 30. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a good look at quarterback Braxton Knight and this dynamic Hawks offense. They start the drive here with Grove. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. All right, so following the short gain, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Knight. Fires the ball, and it's complete. And he's got the first down. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. From the shotgun now, inside handoff. And they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7. They snap the ball. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Looks to his right. It's complete. And he's down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time. Good for a Hawks first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. So, yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. He'll take a shot at the end zone, and it's incomplete. So we're looking at 3rd down. Looking for another conversion. It's 3rd and 8. Knight takes the snap. He's on the move, and he'll slide to avoid the tackle. A gain of 5 on the play, and that makes it 4th and 3. All right, here we go. A 50-yarder at the high school level. And that'll count, but man, he took a shot. Roughing the kicker's got to be the call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So it's roughing the kicker, and it'll cost them 15 yards.
Automatic first down.
rock goes to Grove. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. With play number 10 coming up, here's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. And it's incomplete. Washington makes the play. First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. Count it. And they put 3 on the board. Following the field goal, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. From a yard or 2 inside the goal line, he's got it. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. First play of the drive for the Tigers. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Surveys the field. Oh, and it's incomplete. Attacked the secondary to start the series, but they couldn't make the connection. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his team would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Working now from the far side of the logo. Back to pass on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. It's Forte who knocked that away. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. A big play started the drive, but here they are suddenly facing a 3rd and 10. Sending it downfield for Matthews. And that'll be incomplete. It's Forte who knocked that away. The Tigers now ready to punt it away. And here's the kick.
Holding. Receiving team.
Come on, man. Second fellow. You better do something.
So there you go. Offensive holding as they give up 10 yards. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Once more on 2nd down. Here's Knight. Delivers it to a wide-open Cole. A 21-yard gain, and that's a 1st down and then some. Before they can run a play, we've arrived at the end of the 1st quarter. And after a short break, we'll begin Chapter 2 of the Midwest Prep Showcase. It's a tie ball game as we fire up the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop back. They'll run it with Grove. And they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. Now he's brought down. That catch good for only a yard, so it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Knight. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Opening play of this drive for the Tigers. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. A 28-yard gain, and now everyone's on their feet, myself included. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. On 1st down, back to pass. The desperation heave. He's got it. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line. With the aerial attack looking good on this drive, here's the start of a new series. First carry of the game for Hawk. Pushes through contact. And he'll be stopped just outside the 30-yard line. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy. Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Option to the left. He's going to keep it. And he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Stifled on that last run. It's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. He goes up and gets it. Great catch through the air. And he's down at the 3. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this 1st and goal. Going with the run. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Tigers. Sammy Hawk. He bulldozed his way into the end zone. Myers is on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. The lead now, 14-3. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. He fields it at the 11. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. So the Hawks are lined up now, and Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point. The ball's loose. The D's got it. They're on the move. And it's all the way kick the PAT. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Tigers are ready to kick it away. This is fielded deep in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Knight looks downfield, and they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. And when he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. Back to throw. Here's Knight. He finds Thrash, and he's down at the 35. 10 yards that time. Good for a new set of downs.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Knight hands it off to Grove. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again on second down, it's Knight. On the slant, gets it to Cole. And he's down at the 46-yard line. Looks to throw on 3rd and 1. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. And he sends it away. And Washington will not get a chance to return this one as the ball heads out of bounds. Opening play of this drive for the Tigers. And let's be honest, the playbook should take advantage of the way QB2 is reading the D and making great decisions. The comeback catch! Welcome back, Tommy Matthews! Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st and 10. QB2 takes the snap. The Hail Mary. And that's incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. Following the incomplete pass on first down, grabs the snap. The desperation heave. He makes the grab. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Now a chance to finish off what was nearly a touchdown on their previous play. Going with the run, and he won't get much on first down. Jedrick Pleasant there to make the stop. So, after one half of this exclusive event, it's the Tigers in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Still very much in control of this game. They're lined up for the return. Fielded at the 15. down at the 35. The Hawks send out their offense. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and they'll take him down after a nice pickup. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Knight hands it to Grove, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A gain of 3 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 2. Gathers the snap. Sends it to Thrash. And he's out of bounds at the 46. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Drops back to throw it again. Knight is picked off. He breaks free. 10, and it's a pick-6 touchdown. They are running away with this game. The Tigers will try to add 2 to the board. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Tigers are ready to kick it away. Fielded at the 9. The ball comes out. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. Trying to get something going on the ground. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. 10 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Grove gets another carry, and that's a solid pickup before he's finally taken down. Hard to tell if it's that opposing defense that's playing so well or just an anemic offense. Either way, they've yet to find the end zone, but this drive is showing promise. And a nice move there before they can bring him down. At the halfway point of this third quarter, it's 2nd and 5. Changing things up, looking to pass now. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Looking to convert once again. It's 3rd down. From the gun, looking to throw. Knight's pass is intercepted. The 30, past the 20, 10, and it's a pick-6 touchdown. And they extend their lead. Here's Myers now for the extra point. It's a fake. He's running it. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that pick-six touchdown, the Tigers are ready to kick it away. Fielded at the 3. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. Central Hawks start the drive with Crow. And he's taken down after a nice run. We got him! On first down, they go back to Grove. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Delivers the ball, and it's complete. And he's got it past the marker, first down. The rock goes to Grove. And no gain on the play there, it's 2nd down. Scans the field. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Following the incomplete pass on 2nd down, it's 3rd and 10. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. So that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. Here's our referee with the call. With the Hawks lined up to punt and down big, I can't help but think of that stat I highlighted earlier. The one about Braxton Knight and how he hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since the middle of last season. Woof. Talk about jinxing a kid. This has been tough to watch. So the Tigers are lined up now. And there's Coach Fetu calling out some instructions for QB2 from the sideline. Finds Matthews on the slant. And he stopped at the 47. A 21-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. Working now from the far side of the logo. It's first down. Hawk gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 42. So that'll do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. We await the snap on 2nd down as we begin the 4th quarter. Hawk gets another carry. And he puts together a great run to get across the line, picking up the first. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's first down. Looking for a receiver. A high throw, but he makes the catch. And he's down at the 10-yard line. And now the linemen on both sides dig in for this first and goal. They'll go with the run. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Sammy Hawk, his second rushing touchdown of the game. It's up and it's good. The score now 44-3. Giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down at the 34-yard line. First play of the drive for the Hawks, and we'll see if they've come up with anything to prevent this drive from ending with yet another punt. Here's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. Here's 2nd and 10. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Zero progress on this drive thus far. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Monroe brings in his first catch. And he's brought down at the 44. A 10-yard gain. And they move the chains. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Looking to throw again. He finds Thrash, and he's across midfield into enemy territory. A pickup of 7 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw from the gun, and it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here's Knight. Finds Cole to move the chains. And he's down at the 40-yard line. Lined up in the shotgun. Looking to pass on 1st down. Sends it to Thrash. And they'll mark this down at the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Looking for another conversion. It'll be 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes 4th down. There's long range, and then there are kicks like this from the parking lot. Oh, it's too short. No good. And I mean, the kid's wearing 6th grade shoulder pads for Pete's sake, and that coach thinks he can make it from that distance, please. Opening play of this drive for the Tigers, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. They start the drive with Hawk. Punts toward the right sideline. Still going. And he's out of bounds at the 20. A 46-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Hawks lined up in the backfield.
Here we go.
The Tigers will run it. And he's past the 20 to the 17. A pickup of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 6. Shotgun look. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. Finds Matthews on the slant. And he's got the first down just outside the end zone. From the 1-yard line, here's 1st and goal. They'll go with the run, and he goes straight at him. Touchdown! Sammy Hawk. Kid's been living in the end zone. His 3rd score of the day. Myers now to add the extra point. Oh, will you look at this? He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Needing a score on this drive. Here comes the kick. He fields it at the 8. And he's stopped at the 32-yard line. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Again, he drops back. He finds his tight end. Now he's taken down. That catch good for only a yard, so it'll be 3rd down. The defense is set up for the pass. Out of the gun on 3rd. Batted into the air and intercepted. And they'll have it at the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
The Tigers send out their offense. And they are very much in control of this game. Hand off to Hall. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. A pickup of 5 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground with Hawk. And he's brought down after a solid pickup. 10 yards on the play. And a Tiger first down. As we approach the final minute, it's 1st down. Hawk gets the rock. To the goal line. It's 2nd and 5. The Tigers will run it. And he's in for 6. Touchdown! And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. And the point after attempt is good. Still ahead by a wide margin. They're lined up for the return. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 30. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. He's back to pass. He goes underneath to his running back. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. The connection on that play, good for 7 yards. Now it's second down. Back to pass. Delivers on the screen. And he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. 11 yards on the play, and that's good for a first down. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Scratch that. He's moving right. And now he's out of bounds. First down. Here's Knight to start the series. Bounces outside of the pocket, but he doesn't get far. Just a yard on the play. And that will do it. The Tigers win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think would give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to break tackles when I have to take off is a dimension that most of the QBs don't have.
Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. I mean, you might as well just be better off throwing the ball to me, right? But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. He's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Vozav Tech.
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman, you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. It's a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
Well, you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. 1st and 10, Florida. From the shotgun, here's White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on 2nd down. White throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jennings. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's White, throwing on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Florida's punter is out there now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, Jewell. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5.
He's brought down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to call a few games on Saturdays this fall because, let's be honest, there's nothing like college football.
I would agree with that. Look, there's electricity that crackles no matter whether it's college or the NFL. But this is a different vibe altogether when you're talking about a college game. And how about the one we're getting right out of the gate? 2 powerhouses in the college football world going at it to get things started.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's going to go up top again. That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson, 26 yards. And Clemson has taken the early lead.
Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, Parker? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
And they're on 21-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Off play action, here's White. Now White lost the football. Fighting through.
The quarterback forced out of bounds and sacked.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Here's Ellington. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perkins. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Ellington. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Ellington lost the football. It's out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Ellington has it, middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Brings up 2nd and
when you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Open man is Galladay, complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The gun, it's White. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give them 32 on the play. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. And let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
It's the score. The Clemson Tigers 21, Gators 7.
after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up second and...
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw again on second down. White. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
Now White lost the football, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
A very solid gain of 27.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Perkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, White. He checks it down here to Ellington. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe it.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. White, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. White. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Florida's punter is out there now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Clemson offense back out there ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Jay on Whiteside. 65 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. And that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And, boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts that we're watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jennings. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. This is Ellington. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On 2nd and goal, White to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Operating from the gun, White, and now another one thrown incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The field goal, a 22-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the way?
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
On the ground, Ellington. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Kent Ellington.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a gain of 14.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down now, it's Jennings. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Jennings, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, White is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. This game is all but over after that last 4th down stop. The only question left, will they play conservative and run the clock or try to pour some salt in the wound? 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, Charles, here we are in the fourth quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And we certainly expected to see him. Look, you and I both sat in there, partner, with Coach O'Brien, and he indicated that he planned to rotate quarterbacks to find out what he had. But with the play that he's seen here, he's like any head coach. He reserves the right to change his mind. And maybe he knew a little bit more than he was willing to tell us. That maybe Tommy Matthews isn't exactly in his favor, especially considering the lead they have now, and he still hasn't gone to the bench.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Parker, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back to line as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. From 3 yards out. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's throwing 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. White into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic 1st down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A solid chunk there, 15 yards.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now White lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
What's the deal, y'all?
So that'll back them up 5.
Still 1st down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Going to hand to Jewell.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball. But the runners are still vital. And that was a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference. Because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas.